Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of Uzumaki Episode 2 and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. I am surprised they didn't just do this as a movie, to be honest with you. Alright, Snape. At least you're dry this time. Maybe don't need to ask about medical issues so directly. Oh. I'm auditioning for roles as Igor. It's not going well. They say I'm more of a Quasimodo. I can get the rest of this flying under the radar, but how did the scary sky spirals not gather more notice? I'm assuming they're both dead. Shows what I know. Maybe we're switching to Charlotte's Web in terms of general tone. Aww, I think, maybe. What? What? You're fighting like our parents. How do your parents fight? Let me do this. The subtitles switched to the bottom as soon as I decided to do that, so that didn't end up helping anybody. Okay, at least they're addressing it. As opposed to just the ashes? It's a cemetery. One hell of a confession! What? It would be shocking, yes. This is, wait. Wait. You should, but at the same time, apparently, you might consider opening a haunted house. You have a talent for it. Possibly extreme. Literally. This is the one show where being called a square is a compliment. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Starting the timer at 5:59 and 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, if you were this thoroughly convinced that it was some horrific magic bullshit going on in your town, like, even if you were gonna be homeless, wouldn't you leave? She wasn't ready for the change up. She's like, we were not having this kind of discussion. Yeah, it's gonna spiral. Ah! A lot quicker than I expected. Spaghetti hair! You've turned into that one girl from One Punch Man! What? What? Look, I wasn't ready for this adaptation of Animorphs. Gosh, she really does look like the psychic girl from One Punch Man now. Oh, that's... I figured it was just gonna be a Tim Allen Santa Claus situation. But here we are with the Wicked Wedgie Woman from Captain Underpants instead. Of course she's not strangling herself, her hair's strangling her! Are you not paying attention? Her hair looks like it's ready to start boxing. is smiling. What? She looks like she has a bunch of lollipops glued to her head. A pile of shit? Ah, gonna say, that's not a spiral we need. I mean, how are they possibly gonna believe you? Right? I wouldn't even think that they were making a sick joke. I'd be like, are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? I mean, what the fuck, dude, again? It's felt and ignored. I mean, it stopped. What the fuck, dude? The spiral of the coil too. You can't say the car didn't stop. Moron was committed. Someone's gotta call it Ghostbusters or something, man. I don't know. Oh, it's getting a lot worse. Someone get really? I choose to believe that yours is actually like that. Like you had to actually use that much hair product. It's not. Yours isn't supernatural. Like whatever supernatural entity is in charge of Kyrie's hair is like, shit, I didn't think they were sending another one of me. Woo! Woo! This is my beat, man. Oh, the quiet type, huh? I kind of love that idea. One deeply weird person confusing the supernatural entities. Like, maybe it is a demon. I don't know. 1406 in 3, 2, 1, go. I saw this episode of the Powerpuff Girls. Imagine someone in the back of the group being like, "This is fucking weird, right? Like, did this happen last year?" Feel like you're aging rather quickly doing this. Someone get a chainsaw or something? Oh, wow. You get like some lackeys to carry some of the weight. Yes, I choose to believe that the other woman didn't have a demon in her hair at the start of it. But the demon in Kyrie's hair was like, "Oh, this lady's crazy. I'm going with her." Didn't need to have that picture in my head. That seems like a failure of priorities. Then let's roll! What are they doing putting this music? Like, this is the least scary thing that has happened. These are the slowest teenagers in history. Wait, yeah, you guys won't survive if you run away. Not sure I agree with your methodology here, bro. Well, I'll let it play out. Have you considered not? As much as I have always wanted to see a good Mr. Fantastic versus Mr. Fantastic fight, I'm not sure now's the time. Mr. Fantastic versus Monkey D. Luffy. Like, it's Romeo and Juliet, blah, 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 but like, guys. It went out to the ocean. Spiral round, spiral round. I'm amazed there's any sane people left in this town. He's so cute. So casually said. You know that scene in Family Guy where Peter jumps up and he remains suspended and sits in midair? And he's like, oh my god, what's going on, Lois? Get help. Who do I get? A scientist. Get a scientist. All right, kids, wait here. I'm gonna go get a scientist. How is nobody saying that? Wouldn't it be easier to have it be a I guess on that I don't know what lighthouses usually do, but are they usually spiral staircases? Or are they usually ladders? Just feels like there's a lot more construction work that needs to be done this way. It's also easier to get up. I was gonna say, she just now noticed the spirals on the walls, but that got worse. It's, the chocolate lover from SpongeBob. I remember chocolate. You people do not have the appropriate sense of urgency for any of this. No! That's a good build-up, actually, to the terror of the situation. That kind of rules. Well, keep going! There's no reason to stop! No! Drag his ass! I thought it was gonna keep spinning into a spiral of light. Other than that ending bit there, which I really do think was clever and inventive, this episode did not have the same imagery strength as the first episode. I do think it was still engaging, but as far as anything that got me like, nothing. Surprised they're not subbing the credit music here. Ooh, more. Zombies? Spiral zombie. That was awesome. that was kind of awesome. Okay. Next time.